It is springtime, so it goes without saying. Our horses are shedding their winter coat. So, and they're shedding badly. We are used to using a regular brush. We have different brushes, but by far, this is the best model that we like. The problem with this is it clogs up with hair very quickly, especially in the springtime when all the winter coat is coming off. About a week ago or so, I watched a video of a guy brushing a horse with a rasp. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's a rasp, and this is what we use to trim down, file down the horse's hoof with. So now he was using the narrow end of the rasp. So today, even though it feels kind of wrong, and I will go gently because I'm not sure what's going to do to the horse. I mean, I don't think it's going to harm the horse, but I will go slow, and I will show on the video, and we'll see if that works or not, because in the video, it seemed to be working out pretty good. So I guess I need to go and find my horse. I'll be back in a minute. First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to demonstrate. I'm going to show how this type of brush, like I said, it works really well, especially during this time of the year, but it gets clogged up very easily. So you have to do a few strokes, and then you got to stop. You got to get the hair off, and do a few more strokes, and so on until you're finished with the horse about 3 hours later. So. I was kidding about 3 hours, but it takes a little while with this kind of brush. So I think this is going to be the best angle that I can come up with. So I'm going to do a few strokes. And there you have it. So I'll do another one, maybe a close-up of it, so you can see a little bit better. I'm just gonna move the tripod. Just gonna. So like I said, it works really well, but after a few strokes, it gets clogged up, and you gotta shake it up. Or sometimes when you do a few more than a few strokes, you have to manually get the hair off. Now the moment of truth. To be honest, like I said, it still feels weird. And the rasp doesn't have any sharp edges on the side. It's just like just like ridges. So I'm guessing, in theory, that's what grabs the hair as you're, going along the horse's coat, and that's how it gets removed. Like I said, I'm going to go very gently. I have no idea how the horse is going to feel like. Now, this is one of our horses, Argento. Argento, if you watch one of our other videos, Argento is like almost 30 years old. We bought him when he was 2 years old, and that was either back in 2000 or 2001. And like I say, he was 2 when we bought him, and it's 2026. So you can do the math. He's an old boy, but he still got it. I still ride him quite a bit. So anyways, I'm going to change the camera angle, and I'll get closer to the horse and see what this does. So we're going to do the same side that I just used to show what the brush does. Why? Because the horse is already on that position, and I don't feel like messing around with different angles, and also the sunlight is going away really fast. So according to the guy on the video, just use the narrow end, and then just glide it along the coat. It works, and you don't have to worry about the hair on the. Good Lord. It works really well, but there's going to be a caveat, and I'm gonna bring it. It's feeding time, so Argento's getting antsy. That's the problem. It's not that this is doing anything to him. So I'm gonna bring the camera a little closer and show it. All right, we're still doing the same side. Now I'm just doing his right hind quarter. And look at all that. Now we have been brushing them. But man, I'm gonna see if I can change the camera angle to that back section right there. And I'm going to talk about that cavia that I mentioned as I was gliding it. I'm like, yeah, you're still going to need a regular brush like the other one that I was mentioning. Yeah, this on the large areas, this will be really, really quick. So, and he's not, that little thing with his leg, he's not trying to kick me or anything. He's got there's a fly that's bugging him. So, but yeah, this works wonders. Oh my God. So what was the caveat I was talking about? I would use it on the large areas, and I would not have an issue with that. You know, just be mindful of the bony parts. You know, for instance, right up here, and I'm gonna skip all the fancy lingo, just in case, you know, you're listening to horses. Just anywhere that you feel bone, like direct bone contact. For instance, right up here, right on the back, right in front of the legs, and some of the shoulder, you know, and right back here. I hope I'm still in the camera angle. Behind their legs, behind hind legs. So it will be a team effort between the rasp and the regular brush, because this you could still use it on bony areas. You know, you still have to be gentle with it. You know, it's a piece of metal. But on the larger areas, like I said, this works like a charm. It works very well. So now, like I said, keep in mind he's not doing anything. But like I said, we've owned him for almost 30 years. Well, 26. Going on 26 years, and he's 28. And I know how he's going to react to just about everything. And same with every other horse that we own. So if you're not sure how your horse is going to react, because I knew he was not going to do anything that was going to hurt me. If you're not sure how the horse that you're going to try this is going to react, just be careful with it. You know, be careful with it. So it works. This is going to speed up the brushing process by quite a bit. So, and now he was a wonderful model for the video, so he gets to eat first. From my wife and I, and Argento, and the rest of the creators here at Picante Things, we appreciate you hanging out with us, and we'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Good boy. That's such a good boy. You get to eat first.